Last time on Sword Coast Adventures, the party used their magic keys they found to open some doors and ended up finding a bunch of treasure in a trophy room, such as a scimitar, some magic rings, potions of healing in the master bedroom, and an extra alchemy jug there also. Fought a giant spider, and in the rooms that you had opened, you found a goat and lion head ornament that you think might unlock a door behind the main staircase, which you're calling the uh, Chimera Door. When walking into the billiards room, they found a dead body, um, a headless corpse, and as you guys were inspecting it, you got drooled on by a skinless freako monster that's up on the ceiling. So looking at it, it seems to have an exposed brain. You don't see it. It doesn't seem to have eyes, but it has nasty teeth, a tongue hanging out, and big claws, and it looks generally yucky. But now it's time to fight it because it is not a friendly monster.
It looks friendly.
Okay, if we do any kind of a history check, anything about it that we would get?
Okay, so before we started recording, Icy had recalled that there was something written in Scott's journal that was similar to that. So, Patricia, do you want to tell us what you remembered about the similar sounding creature in the journal?
Journal, they there was an accident down in the lab, and they were supposed to wear these suits, but the suits were uncomfortable, so they took the suit off, and Scott's skin became itchy. And then when he scratched at it, the dead flesh came away, and what was left was the muscle and the tissue.
Okay. And then there was the part about feeding the pig.
And then they were supposed to feed the pig. They went to feed these diseased creatures a pig, and he slashed at it with its tongue and sliced open the pig, and it was killed instantly.
Okay, so yeah, that's about all you guys know about this creature. It seems to be the one that was described in the journal, as far as you can tell. You've never heard of or seen anything like this other than that. It's not a creature that you've heard of before.
Okay.
I guess we have to roll for
yeah, it's initiative? Time to roll for initiative. So I'm ready to take it once you've got it. I'll go in order. How about Rokus? What's your initiative?
5.
5 only? Wow. And
Not rolling that one.
How about you, Icy?
18 plus 7 is 26.
26. Wow. High initiative. And Harvick?
Wow. 11 minus 1, 10.
Alright. So, strangely, Rokus is the lowest. Alright, so I got combat order ready. On the whiteboard map, you can see you guys are around this corpse that you found. The creature is basically here, upside down on the ceiling. And but for now I'll just put it here on the map. But it's actually above you guys. Okay, so Icy, you're the first in combat. You see this drool drop on Rokus's arm, and you're the first one to look up and notice this creature.
Produce flame?
All right.
I rolled a 19 plus 7 is 26 to hit.
Whoa. Okay, that definitely hits.
Damage, I rolled an 8 and a 4 for a total of 12.
All right. Nice.
Kaboom.
So as soon as Icy sees this thing, the first thing she thinks is kill it with fire. And she blasts it. Rokus, you're the lowest on the initiative, so like you didn't even see the creature yet, and you see Icy pull out this ball of fire and throw it up on the ceiling. Like, whoa, what's going on? But next in turn order is this creature. I will not mention its name until I probably forget and accidentally say it. But for now, I'll just call it a creature.
Disease creature.
That's
how it was described in the journal.
Okay, cool. This diseased creature gets hit, and then you see it retaliates in the direction of the fireball with its tongue that comes out extremely fast, darting down towards Icy.
I'll use my shield. I'll
Okay.
use my shield.
Okay, shield. Yeah, you can do that.
Thank
Harbeck
you.
is paying attention. And so that's disadvantage for my attack roll. Ooh. Still, it might be okay. Yes. That's still, with disadvantage, 21 to hit.
Me?
So that hits Icy.
My cloak, I only have 18.
Well, you got lucky on these damage rolls. That is only 5 damage.
What kind of damage?
Piercing. This is to Icy. Okay, but yeah, it has multi-attack, so it gets to try to slash with its claws as well.
Be alone.
So it kind of drops off the ceiling towards Icy and slashing as it falls with its claws. Roll to hit again. That is a miss. What's that? 14 to hit. So that misses Icy.
Yeah.
So it lands. It fails to hit Icy and lands basically in the center of you guys. Harvick, it's your turn.
Okay, I guess I'll do Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And let's see, gotta cast that. Okay, I got 2 more left. And then I will first one's to hit.
Yeah, roll to hit and then do damage and then roll to hit.
Yeah. Right. 5 plus 9, 14.
That does not hit. As you swing, you see the creature like spin around really quickly to kind of face you, and as you bring your sword down, it actually dodges out of the way and you hit the floor. You have a second attack. You can roll to hit again.
Okay. 6 plus 9, 15.
It dodges once again.
Shit.
You're surprised by how nimble it is, and you can't see any eyes, so you notice it has very quick kind of twitchy movements, and seems like it's doesn't seem to be using visuals to detect you. Rokus, it's your turn.
Okay. All right. I got a nat 20. First time ever.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
His nimble jumping around jumped right into my blade.
All right, cool. Go ahead and roll
Oh
damage.
man. Okay. The sword would be 10 total. Hunter's mark is another 5. Now,
This
what
part is
what
actually can be confusing. Let's do it. Let's slowly go through this, cause don't mess it up.
because it's a critical hit.
Yeah. So a lot of people just do double damage for the whole thing, but technically in the book you're supposed to only double the dice roll part. The whatever the plus is not supposed to be doubled.
Okay.
So
So
your
that's
sword roll.
15. That'd be 15 for the sword.
So it was 5 on the
5
die,
plus, yeah,
and then plus 5.
yeah.
Okay, so sword is 15. Cool. Then do your next die
I did.
roll.
Hunter's mark is another 5, so that would be 10,
Okay, cool.
25. Then I got sneak attack.
Yes, you can do that.
That'd be 8 more.
Okay.
And then Colossus Slayer, right?
Right, because icy damaged it.
Shit. That's only 2 more.
So you rolled a 1 and got 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is 35 damage.
Yeah.
That sound, yeah.
All right. Well, you know what you just did? You saw him jumping around, but as he landed, you ran in there with your rapier and you were able to stab it right through the brain, that this exposed brain. And you just pin it to the floor and it's dead.
Woo. That's
With
the first time I've ever had a nat 20
yeah, that
when
was
when I needed it.
a big critical hit.
Whoosh.
All right. So yeah, you saw it had a very obvious weak spot, but it was not easy to catch. But you did it. You managed it. All right. So we're out of combat. That was pretty fast.
Okay, so let's see. We were going to check out the body, so now we got 2 bodies to check out.
Yeah.
Well, I doubt if there's anything in the whatever it is, the creature.
Yeah,
We're
looking at
in the
this creature, obviously you just finished fighting it, so that's the first thing that gets, your attention. You do notice that it doesn't seem to be like leaking the green fluid like the other zombies you've encountered. It does seem a bit different than them. Like its build and everything. It's wearing no clothes. It seems to have little pieces, little tatters of clothing like stuck to the muscle tissue. But it doesn't have anything on it really, so no pockets or anything like that.
it's Steven.
Okay. Okay. And what about the other body?
Okay, so you guys had just Icy had detected that there was some magic, some small piece of magic, basically, a little bit of magic energy on this corpse. So there might be some sort of magic item, you would think.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Rifle.
scrounge around and look for it.
Okay, hold on.
If he doesn't have a head, then the necklace wouldn't be there, huh?
Yeah. What do you mean necklace? You mean the Emerald Enclave thing?
I was just, I was just like if I was going through looking for stuff,
Oh, okay.
you
Yeah,
know,
no,
looking
you
for
don't see a
rings in the
necklace.
pocket. Is there an enclave clasp or anything?
Yeah. Uh, so you don't really need to roll for this, I don't think. Anything special? I mean, it's pretty obvious stuff. So, you guys are you guys kneel down to deal with the body, and you guys notice that as you get down, you notice that the head is under the billiards table. Seems to have rolled over there. And yeah. So you guys had originally been told that there were two kind of rookie Emerald Enclave members who had come in and were presumed dead or missing. You know, they didn't return. So you've found two bodies now.
Oh, we found three.
No.
Yeah,
We found one in the kitchen. Found one in the kitchen, one by the spider web, and now this one. That's three.
The spider web was a servant.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a female wood elf. I will post what you find in the Discord. Okay, so on this dead ranger, you find an Emerald Enclave badge, 8 silver pieces, a light crossbow, 10 crossbow bolts, a scimitar, 5 days of rations, a potion of healing, which is the magic glowing bit that Icy saw, and a small shovel.
small shovel might be a good thing to have.
We put that
Yeah.
haversack.
Sure.
Okay, so you guys rummaged through the belongings of this person and collected the stuff. Icy's taking the crossbow because she can use it even though she's not proficient. And Rokus took the money. And who took the potion? Harvick?
Yeah, I took the potion.
Okay, cool. So you've got that stuff. And what do you guys want to do next?
Check out the room. Yeah.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Looking for under the table where notes may have been left.
Okay.
And we're still looking for. I think we still need another head for the Chimera and the tail and the wings.
Okay.
We're looking for.
Yeah, roll perception and investigation depending on what you're good at. So
I think perception's my best.
yeah. Rokus and Icy are good at perception, and Harvick's good at investigation.
8 + 1, 9. I'm not very good at investigation.
18
Alright,
plus 4 for a total of 21.
All right. I just 13.
Okay, so Icy's got the best perception. She's looking around, and you guys just. It seems to be a room for entertainment, basically. It's got some billiards tables for games such as pool or snooker. And you don't see any of the like metallic statues, relief statues on the walls that you've seen in some other rooms. It's nothing like that. You don't find any documents, papers, or anything. There's not much in the room other than pool cues and balls.
Can I check the pockets of the billiard table, see if anything's down in there?
All right. Yeah,
Good idea.
you stick your hand down and you find that there's a billiard ball in one of them, but other than that, nothing interesting.
There's no hidden passages in the walls or anything like that?
So Harvick was doing the investigation, poking around for that. He didn't find anything. Icy, you don't see any out of the ordinary parts of the wall or anything. So as far as you can tell, there's nothing secret here.
Okay, how did the monster get into the room?
Ceiling.
Yeah, looking at the ceiling, Icy can see some. Looks like his claws were like dug into the ceiling, and you can see it kind of leads back into the previous hallway.
Nothing attached to the bottom of the table.
Nope.
Okay.
So it looks like the monster. Okay, we came in from the bedroom, and it looks like the monster came in from the doors from the hallway.
It
I'm in
seems
the
that
other.
it seems that it came in from the servants' corridor here that leads down
Okay.
stairs.
Okay.
Okay, so we got a room across from the billiard room we haven't been in yet. Or is it? No, that's the foyer or whatever it is.
But there's a room that's I can't get. Which way's north and south on this?
On the paper, on the drawn map.
Look at
Yeah.
the whiteboard. It has a north.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah, north on the paper map is left.
Okay. Okay. So then if we go west, on the other door from the billiard room, that'll bring us into, looks like a balcony or something.
Yeah, hold on.
Yes.
I'm gonna
It's an
repost
open
it.
thing with a balcony around the whole room.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys remember down when you were in the dining room originally that there's a kind of a balcony around with a chandelier in the middle. Okay, so
What time is it?
okay, I don't think I wrote the notes for that recently. I feel like it was 3.
Okay.
Okay, now we're getting sort of close to when those people might start coming in. So I'm gonna tell Pookie to every. Okay, now he's been sitting there trying to watch the road and where the snake came through.
There's no road, but he's watching he's in the southwest part of he's in the southwest corner, and he's watching where you guys came from and yeah, looking to the west where you came from and south where the snake apparently went.
Right. So I'm going to tell him every 5 minutes now, make a quick run around the house.
Okay. Cool. So he says, "All right, I'll do patrols."
Yeah. So every 5 minutes, go around the house, but spend the rest of the time in that spot, looking at those. Particularly those 2 places are the most likely that something will appear.
All right. Cool. He says he'll do that.
Yeah. Good deal.
All right. So did you actually go into the dining room balcony thing?
Yes.
We should look in.
Okay. So,
Again, carefully with Rokus peeking in like we always do, our usual.
okay. Cool. Let's have everybody do another stealth check. We'll hold that for a bit.
Another what check?
Stealth check for everybody.
Okay.
+2 for a total of 19.
19, I see. Okay.
23 for Itchy.
Rokus.
23 for Rokus.
Yeah.
And 4. 5 minus 1.
Okay.
Our usual stealthiness.
Banging around.
Dice.
That's why Rokus goes first.
Alright, so Rokus, you open the door carefully. You don't see anything, but you hear Harvick steps on a billiard ball and slips and catches himself before he falls down completely on the...
It knocks a bunch of shit over.
Yeah.
Anything in the shit that I want to investigate?
So looking into this room, it seems like yeah, you don't see any enemies. It's got a lot of decorations, like Xanaphia's bedroom, and you can see down to the dining room. It looks like probably people would come. They would be waiting for dinner maybe, and be able to kind of check in with the company downstairs by looking through here. And it doesn't seem to have much purpose to the room. It's kind of got easy access to the chandelier in the middle from here.
Okay. Can we check out the chandelier then?
Sure. Anything you wanna looking for?
Yeah, keys, wings, heads, and tails.
Okay. Yeah, you just looking at it doesn't have anything resembling any of that. It just seems to be another Magitech device that is emanating magic light.
And what do we see when we look down into the dining room?
It looks the same as you left it.
Okay.
A long table, and
But no evidence of anyone being in there after us.
yeah, you don't see anything out of place.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I believe you've been in every room on the map at this point.
I think we're missing two. We still haven't been through the door that says in memory of.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten into that room, and there's one down in the basement that I think might be the magic portal thing. We haven't tried to go through that yet.
Okay, so just to clarify, that door that you're thinking of down in the servants' quarters is a wardrobe. It was a wardrobe.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So it's not obviously a room, but yes, you have previously said that you thought this possibly could be a magic door. When you investigated it originally, Rokus went over to it and listened, and then I think he said something and heard a bunch of banging from inside the wardrobe.
Right.
And the wardrobe was closed with I think it was a metal bar through the handles.
Yeah.
So those are the two things that you guys have mentioned wanting to look at.
Right.
But other than that, I think you've been everywhere.
Right. Okay. Now, so then my next question was: have we thoroughly inspected the area by the atrium, by the front door, where we found the statue that's missing the heads and wing and tail?
It was a pretty small little hallway behind the stairs there, and yeah, you found that door. I wouldn't say you intensely investigated it, but there wasn't much back there. But
how about behind the stairs?
That's where the Chimera Door is, behind the main stairs.
Okay.
If you saw, I don't know if you saw the drawing I did for the YouTube video, but you can see a little bit of how it works in the drawing. Okay, so in this drawing, from the point of view is from the front door coming in. You can see there are two small.
So what we were
two small archways on either side of the main staircase. Those lead down some little stairs behind the main staircase. That's where the Chimera Door is.
Okay.
And those two.
So have we been? We've been in the.
You haven't been in the door, but you've been to the door.
Okay. We haven't gone in yet?
No, because you tried to open it, I believe, and it didn't open. And yeah, do you want to go back there and look around more, or?
Yeah, let's go back there and look around more.
Okay.
Assuming Icy and Rokus think that's a good idea.
I'm good with that.
Okay, so you come. You want to go down the main staircase to get to it?
Yes.
Okay, so you walk out. You're on in the. You can kind of see. You can almost see where you guys are on the drawing too. You'd be in the upper left part of the picture. Coming out, you can see the main foyer, and you walk over to the stairs down. There's a big painting at the top of the stairs.
Can we
Yep.
investigate that?
Yeah, you guys haven't looked at this yet. Alright, so this is the main staircase landing. There's a large painting here of a male sun elf wizard. Below the frame is a small plaque written in Elvish reading Zaros Donadel 990 DR, which is a date.
Is there anything behind?
Does that name ring a bell?
Donadel does, because Xanophia's surname is Donadel.
Probably who it's in memory of for that other thing. Does the plaque look like it would fit in memory of?
No. It's a thin like metal plaque. The
Okay.
The place that the below where it says in memory of is a lot deeper. It's like an inch or so deep and a lot wider.
Does it turn or anything?
You fiddle with it, it doesn't turn.
Okay, do we want to look behind the picture?
Yeah.
Okay, you lift the picture up and you don't find anything behind it. It looks like it's been here a long time though.
I feel like desecrating it. But
Now, that hand-drawn map that we found in the vase, is that any different? Are there any differences in that from what we found, the other maps we found?
There's just 2 points that are obviously different. Which you guys have noted. You guys have noted. Yeah, you have noted it. So yeah, there's a kind of dotted line in the upper left corner with the question mark, and yeah, comparing it to the second floor map, you notice like, oh, the corner of the mansion is like not on the map. Like it doesn't.
Right.
Really
that was the.
Doesn't really make sense because the second story has a room that takes up that space.
Right, and that was the trophy room we found.
No, the trophy room is the blank room below that. The one with the question, it was the room behind the trophy case, which had the mirror TV screen.
Okay. Right.
So you have been in that. You've been there, so you've basically confident that you've figured out whatever that is. The thing that the only other difference is there's a question mark pointing
the room we haven't been able to get into yet.
Yeah, the door that says in memory of.
Okay. Now, while we're in that under the stairs in the hallway thing, there's that statue that's missing, head, tail, and wings.
Yeah. So you go down and to look in that hallway. Just to be clear, there are 3 spots which are missing. There's a place where the head should be. There's no head. There's a empty spot like on the shoulders, and there's a empty spot at the tail. So there's only looks like 3 things could be slotted in there.
Okay, does either of the 2 heads we have fit?
Okay, you want to try to put them in?
Yes.
Okay, you hold them up to put them in, and you can clearly see that, yes, they should fit in. Do you want to actually stick them in right now?
Sure.
Well, wait a minute. Which one fits where?
Okay, good question. The lion head fits on the front, where a head of a animal would normally be. The goat's head fits on the shoulders.
Okay.
So it looks, once you slot it in, it looks like it would, well, you're not actually putting it in, right? but it looks like it would like
Correct.
stick out from between his shoulder blades, basically.
Okay, it seems to me we need one more thing. What do you think, Rokus and Icy?
Yeah.
And see
I
what
think
happens. We're assuming we need 3, but we don't know. Let's try these 2 and see if we can maybe open it part way.
Okay. What do you think, Rokus? That good sound good to you?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, we'll put them in and see what happens.
All right, you slot them in, and nothing happens, but they fit in snugly. You can tell that they feel like they were meant to go in there.
Okay.
Now,
You got one?
where the tail's supposed to go,
Yeah.
is there anything about that that's suggestive of size or shape or?
So the actual part around the head, it's the 2 that you found, they're within sort of, they're not it's kind of hard to say. They're not like normal geometric shapes, but they have like flat edges basically. They're not like cut perfectly around the shape of the head. So it's not clear. It's not that clear what it was.
How is
The tail part, it looks kind of like a rectangular-ish shape, but some of the corners are kind of weird. So it's kind of long and longish and thin, sort of like a rectangle, but with bendy bits.
Okay.
Does that look like something you could pick, Rokus?
I could try.
Yeah. So like with the spider door and the shrub door, you don't, as you investigate the door, there's no like keyhole or mechanism that you can find to pick.
So we got one more thing we got to try to find.
Also, you just to remind you, you did do detect magic on the pieces and found that they had a bit of magic aura.
Right.
So
yeah, we got one more piece.
Do we have anything else that's magical in our inventory? Found? Yeah.
In the house stuff that you found, no, you don't. You don't have any more suspected keys.
Well, I hate to say it, but the only place we haven't looked that I can think of is in that wardrobe downstairs.
No, there's that room. That's. I would say let's go into the waiting room and see if we go to the eastern side. See if we can break down the wall there. I've got a great axe. We might be able to not get into there by banging through the door or through the wall.
Okay.
Cool. You want to try?
Yeah.
So which room are you going to try to bang on the wall from?
Okay, I'm going to go into the waiting room.
Okay.
And then on the eastern side, I've got my great axe.
Okay.
I can use that and see if I can whack in that way.
All right. Give it a try. Roll in... should we do it athletics or an attack, I guess?
For me, is strength.
Yeah. I'm thinking how I want to judge it, as an attack or as a strength check. I'm going to do it as a strength check.
I do athletics?
Yeah, you can roll athletics.
12 plus 8, 20.
Okay, you managed to make a dent in the wall. After whacking at it for 8 minutes, I guess, you're actually able to get through the wooden part of the wall there, and you can see into the other room. There's a little crack.
Can I try to use the crowbar and the crack to pry it open some more?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll help him. We can both grab onto the bar and try to pull down on both of us.
Okay, Rokus. So Harbeck, you roll athletics with advantage because Rokus is helping you.
Okay. Okay, let's see. First roll. 17 plus 8, 25.
Nice. Okay, you're able to.
Second roll is
Oh,
lower.
okay. So 25 is your better roll.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're able to make a big hole. It's not. It doesn't look like it'd be easy for you to climb through it yet, but it's about you've made like a 2 or 3 foot by 2 or 3 foot hole, which is pretty jagged and splintered wood and stuff.
Okay. What do we see when we look in?
So right in front of the hole that you've made, there's a like shelf with a bunch of bottles and stuff on it. And the room looks like it has a on the side with the door and the side opposite of that. So the east and west walls, they look like they're made of stone. And on one of the walls, there seems to be one of those metallic statues again there, but you can't see that clearly because the hole's not that big, and there's like a shelf with stuff in front of it in your way.
How big is the statue?
So a relief statue is covering a lot of the wall.
Okay.
When we don't see any, there's nothing that looks like it's a evil thing that would want to come and attack us or anything like that.
There's no creatures or
Magic,
monsters in there.
Harbeck. Why don't you see if you can detect magic in there?
Wait, you said we think there's some creatures in there?
No. There are no. Also, Icy, you're the
Okay.
one with detect magic.
Okay.
Detect some magic, and that maybe we
takes
can find
10 minutes to do it without a spell slot. Do you
And
want to do
they
that?
were, yeah, well, they took 8 minutes to tear down the wall, so I'm only 2 minutes away.
Well, you didn't know you wanted to check that yet, so I'm gonna say that takes an extra 10 minutes.
Okay.
So
yeah, I wanted to see if I could detect magic.
All right. Well, now wait before.
Yeah.
Before I see. Okay. Okay. Let her do a detect magic first, I guess. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
If she finds something magical that looks like it would be fit into that other piece, then we can send her in as some sort of critter to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay, so after 10 minutes, you can see there's a part of the statue on the relief statue that's glowing. And
how big
there are some of the bottles on the shelves are glowing too.
Cool. Can we reach through and get any of the bottles?
Yeah.
Can you point out which ones are glowing or actually, Icy, why don't you see if you can grab the anything that's magical out of there.
Okay. So a couple of the bottles are on the other side of the room that you can't reach to, but there's one that is near, and you pull it off, and it has a label on it that says cold resistance.
All right. What is it? Blue or green? Or red?
I'm not sure actually. The official description doesn't say what color, but I would imagine it's kind of a red color.
Okay. So it's not real common.
Oh, you're talking about like color
Resist
on
cold.
the website?
Yeah.
That's not what I was talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about the actual potion.
Okay.
You I see you're not like familiar with alchemy. None of you are like are proficient in alchemy. So other than that label and the fact that
Yeah.
it's glowing when she does detect magic, you don't know exactly what it is, but it says cold resistance. So
Yeah.
it is labeled.
Okay. So we've got something to help us if we get chilled. Um,
Now,
Turn
can
into a
Icy?
monkey and go in and get all the bottles and the piece on the statue.
Oh,
Monkey's pretty agile.
oh,
Yeah, that
you
sounds
wanna do
good.
your wild shape?
Sure.
Now, I don't think so. Icy definitely wouldn't have seen an ape or a monkey before because you're from this grassland region.
how about a raccoon?
We don't have stats for raccoons as far as I know.
So,
It needs to be something from the book. We agreed on that before.
Oh, okay.
okay, that means we got to look through the book and see what we got then. If you can go in as a wolf, you should be able to grab stuff with your mouth and just go back and forth and drop it over through the hole to us.
To change, if the hole is 3 by 3, I think I could fit because I'm pretty tiny.
As a what?
I'm only 5'1" and I'm only 130 pounds. So if it was a 3 foot square,
Yeah. It looks like you could. Icy could probably fit through the hole. You'd have to like get up on something or have them push you through.
Well, we can
Okay, that'll work.
hoist her. We'll hoist her up.
Yeah. Thinking, Icy.
All right, and you're also gonna like crash through this shelf that you're like going through a shelf to get in the room. So it's gonna be uh, we'll have you roll a dexterity check. It's gonna be kind of clumsy.
Let's have her take all the stuff off the shelf that we can reach first.
Okay, cool.
Good idea.
So you clear off the shelf. You have a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff there. You can investigate it later if you want.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So just for comedy again, let's have Rokus and Harvet. You do a strength check, and Icy do a dexterity check, just to see how clumsy you may do this.
Oh, shit. Wait, I'm supposed to do athletics.
Yeah, athletics.
18
Plus
plus 3, which is a total of 22 for dexterity.
Oh,
Awesome.
nice.
plus 8 plus 8, 16.
Okay.
What would mine be? Athletics?
Yeah.
Right.
We should just have Harvick roll with advantage if you're helping him. So
Okay.
Advantage. Okay.
yeah, you can roll one.
First one was 16. 10 plus 8, 18.
All right, cool. You guys heft her up pretty easily, and then she actually deftly kind of front flips in through the hole. You guys are pretty impressed.
Me too.
Yeah. You guys kind of heft her a little like too fast, you guys think at first? Like you're kind of tossing her in the hole, but she actually like dives in and flips over and lands on her feet.
Good work. Nice move.
Lacey is younger than Patricia.
She's the youngest in the party. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So you're in the room now.
Snatch the
The magic bottles and the magic piece off the statue and bring it to the opening to pass to the fellas. Pass
Okay,
to Harbeck and Rokus.
cool.
What else can you see in there?
So looking around, she sees that there's a bunch of random weird stuff. So This room contains various bottles full of what seems to be magic components. There are sticks, leaves, dust, hair, eggshells, and feathers. Some of the more valuable ones seem to be a black pearl, 4 strips of ivory, and a sunstone. You find 3 potions total, including the cold resistance.
Wait a minute. Slow down.
I will
Either post them or
post
slow
it.
down.
I'll post
Okay.
it. All right. So you guys had Icy go into the room. She found stuff that you thought was valuable: a black pearl, 4 strips of ivory, and a sunstone. You guys got a potion of healing greater, potion of healing superior, and the potion of cold resistance, which Icy found originally. So Icy's taking the superior and the cold resistance, Harvek's taking the greater, and Icy's putting the other valuables into the handy haversack.
Sounds good.
And then there was something glowing on the statue. Did I get that?
We will now describe that. The wall of the room has a relief sculpture depicting a wizard training a snake familiar. And then you found that the head and top part of the body of the snake was removable. And as you pry it out, it seems to fit what you expected, the shape that would go into the Chimera Door, where the tail was.
Okay.
Okay, let's help her back through the hole with that thing.
I see you in the room. You see that there's a handle on the door.
Yeah, she can walk out.
Okay. Does the door open to where Rokas and Harbeck are?
No, it goes
just
into
around
the
the
hall.
corner, kind of.
Okay.
If you want to go back through the hole, you can, but I'm just letting you know.
Well, I'll go through I'll just tell the guys there's a handle so I can leave the room and come out in the hallway. So meet me there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna come down to the door.
Okay, cool. So you head to the in memory of door as you see her opening it, and she comes out.
Hey, well done.
There was nothing else in that room. We take a look.
Yeah, I'll just tell you, I gave you everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's take it and put this thing into the other slot.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Alright, so you head to the Chimera Door and slot in the snake head ornament. And now the Chimera is complete. You don't hear any sounds or see anything happen, but they're all slotted in.
We try the door.
Yeah, you can try it. So you...
Okay, Rokas, go first, sneaky.
Okay, cool. I will use your stealth check from before. Okay, so you open the door and you see a staircase going down to a landing.
Cool.
Going down.
Yeah, into the other side of the basement. This is the lab that we're going into.
Yeah, that could be.
Let's go.
All right. Let's have everybody roll perception as you start headed down the stairs.
15 plus 4 for a total of 21.
Perception plus 6.
Where's my pencil?
7.
Perception. 2 minus 1, 1.
All All right, Harvick, you you're not really noticing anything. You're walking behind Rokus, and you just see his back.
You rolling? Are you rolling a 20 dice?
Yes.
You rubbed off some of the numbers.
Apparently.
All right, so let me. That was Harvick 1. Icy was what?
21.
21, and Rokus
7.
7. Okay, Rokus and Harvick must be arguing with each other or something. I don't know what they're doing, but I see you. You find that
Dumb shit got in my way.
I see you're smelling blood, like fresh
Smell
blood.
like fresh blood. Go down.
Yeah.
Carefully.
Do we want to
Stealthily.
do it pass without a trace here to increase our abilities?
That's not a bad idea.
And that's a spell?
Yeah, that is a spell, so make sure you have the slot for it.
I pressed on it and it's used.
Okay,
So I've
cool.
used up
So
2.
I'll give you guys the option of adding to your previous stealth check by 10 or rolling new ones. So that if you used your previous one, it would be 33 for Rokus, 29 for Icy, and 14 for Harvick.
I think Harbeck will roll again, obviously.
Well, you'd have to do everyone rolls again or no one rolls again.
Okay,
so
now
you guys decide to.
Now usually if stealth usually is if the 2 are good, then the third one doesn't count, right?
Or counts
Yeah,
last.
there's 2 different ways to do it. So you can do group stealth check or individually.
Okay, so I would
Sometimes
say keep it as a
individually for combat stuff.
right.
I think we're good as we are.
I think we're good as a group then.
All right, so you want to just
invisible.
add 10 to the previous numbers?
Yeah.
All right.
And then we'll sneak down the stairs.
33, 29, and 14. Okay, so I will do it as a...
Doesn't Icy have a invisibility thing? Would you be able to do all 3 of us invisible?
That's another spell.
Without a trace, we're almost invisible anyways. We're just
Okay.
We're like a cloud. They can't really see.
No. That's wrong. That was our original interpretation. But that's not correct. It's like super good camouflage. I wouldn't. So you have to have something to hide up against or behind.
We'll blend into the stone wall.
Right, you can kind of do that, but like it's if you're in the middle of a field, you can't really do it unless you're like on the ground crawling. You can't run across the field without a trace.
Okay, so we couldn't be like a standing tree.
Yeah, it doesn't actually like mask your body into something else or something. Okay, but yeah, you did pass without a trace, so that's what I'm assuming. You don't want to also do invisible because that would be overkill, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
So you guys start walking down this staircase, and Icy casts pass without a trace. As she smells blood, she gets nervous. And she kind of takes the lead because she's noticing.
Or perspective.
Yeah, she feels like she's got a handle on the situation better than Ruckus and Harbeck at the moment. So instead of Rokus, who's usually in the lead,
That wouldn't be
actually
hard.
Icy kind of pokes her head around the corner before anybody else, and she spots a massacre in a little hallway down here. So the stairs go down to a landing and then down again, and there's a room. You see a lot of blood and some dead bodies on the floor right away. And as Icy looks up, she sees two of the creatures you fought earlier on the ceiling.
Creatures.
Okay. Are the bodies? Or can I see them, or is it just Icy?
Icy's the
Creatures
only
to
one
deal with.
who's aware of what's going on at the moment. Hold on
Okay,
though.
so
Let me
Speak back to them and let them know.
Alright, so Icy pulls, she like peeks out, sees all this stuff, and then grabs you guys and takes you back up the stairs a bit to talk to you. Let me get the information so I can describe it. Okay, so 4 bodies lie dead, strewn around the room. There are large claw marks on the walls. There are what seem to be 2 male humans and female humans, and one sun elf who are dead. They're all wearing white lab coats with name badges on them. On the ceiling were 2 of the diseased creatures with the exposed brains that you fought earlier. On the ground was a stone circle shape as well.
okay.
The walls and ceilings are a stark, like, white color. So the blood splattered on the walls shows up very obviously. There's a kind of a glowing light in the room down there that illuminates the room pretty well from the ceiling.
Okay. Now, what's that stone again?
Stone circle.
There's a stone
circle
on the ground. It's not
Okay.
super obvious about what's going on with it, but she can see a circular shape.
Okay. How fresh did the
These
bodies look?
creatures on the ceiling.
The
Right.
bodies
How
look,
fresh do
the bodies looked super fresh. The blood is still like pooling out, it seems like.
Does any of the bodies with the lab coats look like the one we saw in the mirror?
No.
I think we already dealt with that guy.
How do we deal with him?
I think we followed somebody out and fought with him up.
No. We saw him in the mirror.
Okay. Okay.
I think Harvey is referencing when you were in the observation room with the mirror. You saw someone in a lab coat at a desk.
Right.
Okay.
Not a zombie or something.
Yeah.
It's not one of the bodies.
Yeah, and you don't see this brown-haired, bearded person.
I want to ask Icy how far it is to the creatures from the corner where she peeked around.
Okay.
These
so
creatures.
The staircase leads down about 10 feet, and then there's a 10-foot hallway before the room. The room is about 15 feet by 20 feet.
Draw us
Okay, so
can you draw us a map, Ian?
Yeah.
Thank you. I do better with
Okay.
visuals.
If we rushed in, would we be able to surprise them?
We could get on the landing and all shoot them with our bows and surprise
We're
them.
with the auto trace, so we're already at an advantage, so we would have surprise on our side.
Yeah, basically, Icy approached and saw them, and they didn't see her, so she feels pretty confident that you guys are hidden well.
Do you want to take these 2 diseased creatures out? Do you want to battle them?
Well,
I think
yeah.
so.
I think we should go go down to the landing.
We
And
gotta roll for initiative next.
Wait,
Well-
let's decide how we're going to attack them first.
what my idea is that if we go down and just, I think for the opening salvo, depending on the distance, if Icy, now you said we saw 2 of those things.
Yeah.
Ceiling.
Yeah, 2 of them are on the ceiling.
A dead person? Weren't there 2 females, 2 males, and then a sun elf or something?
I don't know if I said it correctly, but there are 4 dead bodies there.
Okay.
Because I know you.
2 male
I mentioned
humans,
2.
1 female human, and 1 sun elf female.
Okay. I'm gonna take out the notepad and pencil and draw a picture and show them where the bodies are and where the diseased creatures are. So I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna draw this for Rokus and Harbeck so they know what we're up against.
What's the distance from the stairs to the
So
closer?
here's 10 feet, here's 10 feet, here's 15 feet.
Okay.
So you could maybe shoot
And-
that guy in the corner if you went to the angle.
There's a door at the end of the hallway.
Well, if you saw them, you should be able to hit them.
Yeah. What my plan would be to go down to the landing, Harbeck, because we can both do ranged weapons.
One as well now.
Your fire is ranged.
Yeah, you're
Well, the fire's 30 feet only, so that'd be like
30
10,
feet?
20, 30. It wouldn't get quite to this one.
right, but we could concentrate on the other one.
Yeah.
And Harbeck, you could ready an action. So
Yep.
if they come running over, you could be in front. We'll be behind you, and we'll shoot and step back.
Well, I'll tell you, you guys have, if you start combat without, retreating, if you start combat from here, you have a surprise on them. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't, that wouldn't be like a prepared action exactly, but you'd get advantage on your first attack.
Okay. Do you want to all 3 shoot at them then?
No,
Well,
because it takes an action for me to change.
Question, Ian, do we have to roll for initiative?
Not for the
Once
opening
you
thing.
start, no, yeah, you do have to, for the, if it's just one of you, like last time I let Rokus get in a free attack before we started combat.
Okay.
But in this situation, I'll just use the surprise rules. Which means
So then
they can't do anything
roll
on the
initiative.
first round, and you guys all get advantage on your first attack.
do we roll initiative then?
Yeah, you'd have to roll initiative, but you
Yeah.
haven't
We'd all get
decided to start combat yet, so I'm holding off. You
Well,
guys
yeah,
can
we're
talk.
still right. We still have to decide what we're going to do before we roll initiative.
Yeah.
Right, you haven't exposed yourself to make it a fight have to happen.
Right.
So.
Don't be
Okay.
exposing yourself, Harbeck.
Okay. It would seem to me that if I can get in front of you two on the like the top stair
Yeah.
in front of you, and then you guys can use your fire and arrow on the one that's close enough for both of you to hit.
Yeah.
It seemed to me to be the way to go.
Okay. I'm good with that.
And then I see if they start beating up on me, you can use some of your heal stuff.
Also, yeah, the staircase part, the ceiling is closer to you, even though Harvick is short. You can probably you think that you'd be able to swing up to the ceiling
On the
while
ceiling.
on the stairs. But if you're in the main
Right.
room, the ceiling is a bit higher.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, are you guys ready to initiate then?
Yeah.
I'm thinking so, yeah.
All right, cool. Roll for initiative then. Rokus, what's yours?
20, 16 plus 4.
Cool. Icy.
A total of 10.
Okay, 10. And Harvick?
3.
3. Alrighty.
Go buy new dice.
Alright, cool. So, you guys, on the whiteboard map, you can see Harvick runs down onto the stairs. And Rokus and Icy get in position. And then we'll start combat from there. They don't see you yet. So Ruckus, go ahead and roll to hit. You can see. Let's see. I kind of positioned them a little too far apart on the map. They should be more like that, so you can see both of them from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where they should be. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the closer one.
I'm gonna say, it does have partial cover. You're not seeing the full body from that position. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give him slightly higher AC, but you have advantage. So
Oh, I have advantage?
yeah, you have advantage to roll to hit
Okay.
because it's your surprise attacking them.
Okay. 18.
That just hits because of the partial cover.
Okay.
So
bow. 8 plus 4, 12 damage. Do I get sneak attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's 4 more. So it's
Remember, get the total for me at the end, and I'll subtract the total.
16. Then Hunter's Mark. 5.
Okay. Do you still have spells for Hunter's Mark?
Oh, I guess that would run out, huh?
Yeah, it's
Did it
been.
run out?
Did you do
I've
Hunter's
used
Mark
Hunter's
in the
Mark
last?
twice.
Have you done that in your last combat, Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
And that was a new one?
That was my last slot.
Okay. So that was, you spent at least 30 minutes messing around that room. I think it lasts an hour. I think this will be your last combat with it on.
Okay.
It'll run out after this.
Okay.
Total
So
21.
21.
21 damage total. All right. So
It's on number 2 or number 1?
that is on number 1. This one.
No. I said on the closer.
Oh,
one.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah, because we want we want both of them shooting at the same one.
So, sorry. What was the damage total again?
21.
21. Okay, so I thought. Sorry. Okay, yes, you hit number 2. I might subtracted it from him. All right, cool. So you saw like his legs kind of sticking out. You couldn't see his head. And you shot him in his left, in his like right flank, basically. Okay, it's Icy's turn.
Produce flame, and I'm going to go after number 2.
Yeah.
I rolled a 16 plus 7 for a total of 23.
Well, that
To
hits.
hit.
That hits.
First roll was a 7. 7 and 8, a damage of 15.
Nice.
Cool. Nice damage. All
Rolls
right.
that time.
Next is this creature, number one, um, it's surprised, doesn't know what's going on. It seems to be shaking its head around like it's sensing something. Harvick, it's your turn.
Okay, is my hunter's mark still good?
You cast it last time, so yeah, this will be your last combat with it.
Okay, I'll stand pat then.
All right, so are you gonna prepare an action if they come to you?
Yeah, I'm prepare. If they come toward me, I'll attack them.
Okay, so you get a single melee attack if they come to you. All right. Next is number 2, and it is injured severely. You see blood pouring out and splatting down onto the already bloody floor below. But it's surprised and can't do anything this round. So it's back to Rokus. The enemies are no longer surprised.
Okay.
So no more sneak attack or advantage.
Okay. I'll shoot again at number 2.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This time it's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. The bow is another 8 plus 4, 12.
All right, you killed it.
All right.
As it reacts to the damage from the first round, it turns around and exposes its head, and you nail it right in the brain again. It falls down dead onto the ground with a big thud. You see number 1 is kind of reacting. It's sensing something's going on. Okay, I see. It's your turn. The other one's a little out of your range right now. It's at like 35 feet.
Prepare my action.
Okay, so for the produce flame. Yeah, so yeah, it's its turns next, and it does start approaching. Let's see, what's its speed here? All right, it crosses the distance with alarming speed, and actually gets right to Harvick, and is actually trying to move past you. Harvick, you get an attack on it. So roll to hit.
Okay. Let's see. Roll to hit. 2 plus 9, 11.
That does not hit. So you swing at it as it passes above you on the ceiling, but you miss it, and it gets over towards Icy and Rokus again. And
Shoot that prepared?
Yeah, sorry. Actually, yeah. Okay. Right after Harvick tries to swipe at it, you get your fireball. Your produce flame. So yeah, roll the hit.
7.
How much was that?
Total of 24.
Whoa, okay. You hit it.
Okay, plus 5, 10 damage.
All right, cool.
Now, Harbeck had a prepared action.
Yeah, he missed.
Plus,
yeah, that's why I was swinging at it and missed.
Okay, now when it goes past, doesn't he also get an attack of opportunity?
No, because preparing an action uses your reaction, so he no longer has the reaction.
I'll get another swing at him when it's my turn.
Yeah, but that's a good question. That's a good question though, because you may not have known that reactions.
When it's your turn.
Yeah.
When it's your turn, you should have two swing.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, it's still his turn. he got hit with fire, and so he retaliates with his tongue.
Use my shield.
That is also a reaction, so you can't do that. Okay.
Trouble.
So it's going to lash out with its tongue at Icy, the direction of where the fireball came from. Let's see. That is 15 to hit. I think that misses you, right?
That is a miss.
All right. And reaching down, it's staying on the ceiling, reaching down to swipe with its claws with its second attack, which is a 14 to hit, which also misses. So I see you're able to dodge it out of the way of its attacks. You deftly maneuver to stay out of the way. And now, Harvick, it's your turn. It's on the ceiling between you guys.
Okay, so I can swing at it then?
Yep, you can get both your attacks.
Okay, 6 plus 9, 15.
That misses.
The second one, 10 plus 9, 19.
That hits.
Okay. So the damage is 6 plus 6, 12. And then the hunter's mark, I'm assuming I can use that.
Yeah, we said you could.
Okay, and that's a D6, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay, so now I gotta find it. Okay, D6. Here it is. 1.
Okay, so 13 total?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Ruckus, it's your turn. It's right in front of you now, so you'll get disadvantage with your bow.
Okay, he's tried to get by me. Okay.
Yeah, he passed you.
I'll switch to my sword and shield.
That's your action then. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I see it's your turn.
I rolled a 15 plus 7 for 22 to hit.
That hits.
And damage, 4 plus 3 is a total of 7 damage.
Alright, it's turn now.
Dude, can I get behind Brocus, or is that an action?
You can heal.
Movement wise, if you moved, he'd get an attack of opportunity if you tried to like run away, basically. You did have your bonus action to heal if you want to do that.
For myself?
Or whoever.
Yeah, because I'm down 5 damage, so how do I do that? I've forgotten, I'm sorry.
It's your healing word spell. If you want to use another spell slot, you can do that. But
well, if you're only down 5, maybe you should wait.
Well, yeah, I'll just wait.
Okay.
Hopefully we can get a long rest.
All right, it goes to the creature's turn now.
Yep.
It's retaliating against Icy again. Tongue is coming at you.
My shield.
Yes, this time.
Use my shield.
Yes, you can do that this time. Disadvantage for me. The tongue. Oh, yeah, the tongue misses. Luckily, it was disadvantage for you. And then slashing with claws. That is 16 to hit.
The miss.
You're 18, is that right?
Yep.
Cloak. Yeah, I've got 18.
Okay. Yeah, he missed you. Harvick, it's your turn.
Okay. First swing is
Cool.
19 plus 9, 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Damage is 12 for the first, and then with the hunter's mark is another 2, so that's 14.
That was just enough to kill it. So you kind of jump up and slash at its exposed brain and cut it across the brain, and it falls down dead on the ground.
Good work, you guys. Good work, you guys.
Cool.
Okay.
You made
so
short
I
work
guess
of them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go check out the bodies.
Okay.
Do my thing to see if I can detect magic. I'll take 10 minutes to tune for detect magic.
You can do that while we're rifling the bodies.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So she's casting that. You guys go over to the bodies. So you don't find anything of interest on their bodies. You just see they have lab coats on and standard clothes. Each one of them has a name badge on them.
Do we know their? Does the dungeon master know their name?
Yes. So the badges read Faulkner, Birkin, Wesker, and Zandaria. And
Are any of those names we've come across before?
not that you think. And next to at one part of the badge, there's kind of a bar, and it says LV1 on each of them.
They're level 1 lab techs. You guys want to take? Are these lab coats all covered in blood, right?
Yeah, they're ripped with claw slashes and very bloody.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's regular red blood.
Yeah, that's a good thing to note. They don't seem to be turning into zombies. There's none of the green fluid that you saw before.
Anything else around the room in the way of?
Stone circle. We need to investigate that.
So you finish doing your detect magic, and there's magic coming from the stone circle, and from the badges, the name badges are glowing, and there's glowing coming from the hallway here. There's the doors, the double doors that lead to the next room. There's like small glass windows in them. You can kind of see through, and there's a hallway beyond that has some magic activity there. Above the door, it says authorized personnel only.
We're going to need the badges to get through the door. Those are like security badges.
Yeah, could be.
Now, the circle could very well be a transport thing. So we're going to want to...
Now, the one outside, he said, looked like it was an old transport circle. So does this look like a new transport circle?
It's got magic.
Yeah, it looks the size is the same as the one you found outside. The one that was outside was old and weathered. This one is not new exactly, but it's well maintained and clean here. There's no rain or anything to pour down on it and weather it away. So it looks in good shape.
Can we move all the stones to disable it?
That'd be what I would want to do.
Yeah, you can attempt that.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to move the stones around to disable it.
All right, do
We're up.
Rook is helping,
Yeah.
and you're using any tools.
Use the
You have
crowbar.
used the crowbar.
Okay, so use it. Do it with advantage, Harvick.
Okay.
Athletics check.
Right. 20 plus 8, 28.
Nice. Okay, you pull the stones out, and then Icy, because you have detect magic activated, you actually see the sound circle go inert. It's no longer magical.
Awesome.
So now you've actually confirmed that this works.
Awesome. Let's because I think those guys would have shown up here soon if we didn't
I
do
was
that.
wondering about that. Yeah, it's going to take them a while now. And I would think that car's going to have a hell of a time trying to go through the woods.
Let's get the everybody get a name tag and see if we can go through the door with them.
Cool. So
We got half
Rook
an
has
hour,
suggested
so
to use the name badges.
Sure, I'll take Faulkner.
Okay. For no reason. Just
It's not even spelled the same way as mine, anyways.
Okay, well,
What were the other names?
It could be Exandra.
Yeah, there's Faulkner, Birkin, Wesker, and Zandaria.
I'll grab Xandarius then.
Yeah, that's the sun elf that's dead.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
how
Is
about
there anything in their pockets?
no, you didn't find anything.
Anything on the walls or around the room?
You can do perception and investigation if you want.
Okay.
All right.
I got wait a second. 6. 17.
Okay. So you find that like this area down here is totally different than the mansion. Like the mansion was opulently decorated with tons of paintings and gold trim on everything. This place is like just stark white walls, stark white ceiling, white floor. Pretty much the stone circle there is the most like intricately designed thing in the room. The door is like just metal with small rectangular glass windows, and there's no you don't find any you don't see any weird hidey holes or latches or anything.
Okay. Now, when we look through the windows and the doors, can we see anything?
Yeah, okay, so you cross the room to the doors under the sign that says authorized personnel, and you look through the glass window into this little hallway, and you see like red gemstones on the walls facing each other. And you can kind of
What
see
height are
through
they?
the little windows on the other side. And roll a perception check for that. Anybody who wants to look like beyond these two doors.
Okay.
Okay.
Harvick, I'm not sure if Harvick can even see. The window is like too high for him to look through.
I could hold him up.
Push me up.
I got 14.
Okay.
Total is 7.
And Rokus boost me up.
Sure. What's yours?
Got
18 minus 1, 17.
Somehow, Rokus like stuck your face right up to the window, so you can see better than anybody else. You actually see now that you're like looking downwards from up there, you actually see there's a body in that little room that's laid down on the floor, pretty much. And you think there's actually some blood on the window on this side.
And I see the ceiling.
Yeah, can we see the ceiling?
No, not really. It's not clear.
Now we still have a high stealth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's.
I think we should do we should read roll stealth though, because you've done a combat, but you still get +10. So everybody roll stealth.
Stealth.
2.
Yeah. Team +10
Stealthy
is 24.
as usual.
I got a total of 24.
24. That was with the +10.
Yeah.
Okay, and Harbeck 2 without the +10, obviously. So 12.
So 12. Yeah.
Rokus.
And mine's like 35.
All right. Cool. All right.
Man.
So, Harbeck, did you take one of the particular badges? There was
I was going to take
Birkin and Wesker.
I was going to take both.
Okay. So okay, cool. You have both. So you're going to head in? Who's going first?
I would. Okay, I'm going to suggest. Rokus open there. If there's something there, it's going to be on the ceiling.
Yeah.
So open the door. We'll all be on the ready, but open the door. See if something drops down.
We'll open the door looking up.
Do we have to roll for initiative again?
Not unless you find something.
Okay.
So, Rokus, you open the door quietly as possible. You don't see there seems to be no enemies in this little room here.
Nothing on the ceiling, huh?
Nothing on the ceiling.
Okay. You said there's some red stones.
Yeah, there's some gemstones like in the wall.
Okay, can I do an investigation since I'm a dwarf as to what kind of stones they are?
Well, before you do that, I would like to pass something between them and just see if anything happens.
I think that's a good idea.
I was going to do a history check on them, see if they.
All right, in order to. Okay, looking at them from a distance. Harbeck, you. Go ahead, do a history check.
Here it is, +4. 7 + 4, 11.
It's not super clear to you, but you think that they might be rubies.
Okay.
Detect magic from them?
Yeah, when you still have your detect magic going, and they're emanating magic.
I want to take something inanimate and pass it between them.
Okay.
Take one of the lab coats and throw it.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd work.
Okay, Icy throws a lab coat through the room, and nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay, let me go up to the first one and without putting myself between two of them, see if I can pry one out.
Okay, you're gonna enter the room.
Yeah, but not enough to get between two of the stones.
Okay, so you enter the room.
Check the floor. I'm gonna check for traps.
Okay. Oh, yeah, is the body close enough we can check it without?
Not really. It's pretty much in the middle of the room.
Okay.
I check for traps and.
Okay, Rokus, roll perception.
18.
All right, you don't see any traps, but yeah, you're suspicious of these these gems. You don't see any pressure plates or anything.
Yeah. Pressure plates or trap doors or anything like that.
Okay, so Harvick, you're approaching. You're getting
Right.
into the room.
Yeah, but not far enough that I'm between two of the stones.
Okay, so you're within the first couple feet of the room.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you enter, you hear a voice. You can't really tell where it's coming from. Doesn't seem to come from anywhere, really. Just you hear it. It's kind of a, echoing voice. It says, "Welcome back, researcher Birkin."
What does it say?
Welcome back.
researcher Birkin.
Welcome back. Okay. So those are our badges then.
Yeah. It's a badge reader.
Yeah.
So what did you want to do next?
Try to pull one of the rubies out of the wall.
All right.
I'm not sure you want to do that.
Why?
Because it is recognizing us as supposed to be there.
If anybody else tries to come in, it won't recognize them if they don't have have a badge.
Yeah. We'll take all the badges as we go.
Okay. All right. If you want to, you go first then.
Okay.
All right, Rokus, you're entering.
Yep.
All right, you hear a voice. "Welcome back, researcher." Hey, what was that?
Zandalin or whatever her name was.
Welcome back, researcher Zandaria.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going.
Okay, I see you're gonna go in. I see.
Behind the two boys.
Okay. And then you hear, "Welcome back, researcher Faulkner." So once you all three have entered, Rokus gets to the door and it's locked. The door behind you closes. And then you hear a voice. "Secondary security scan." And then the door in front of you unlocks. And you're able to go through if you want.
Yep. I want to sneak in.
All right. You do. You don't see any enemies here. There's a dead body and... Well, there are two bodies there in the hallway.
And do we take the badges off of them?
If you want to.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
How many dead bodies? 2?
There's 2 bodies there. You approach the first one, and it has a badge reading Donosia. And as you approach the second one, it says Celise.
Are these bodies like all screwed up like the other ones?
Yeah, they're both slashed. Roll a perception check.
All of us?
Sure.
I'm at
Terrible.
12.
I rolled a 1 + 4 for a perception of 5.
That's what I've got. 5.
I got 12.
So Rokus, you think you hear something from the I don't remember if I said, but actually I think both of these are elves actually. So the elf which you come to second is you hear something from the body.
Investigate it.
I say think I hear something like maybe is it breathing?
Your roll wasn't high enough to tell. You have to go to investigate.
Okay, let's investigate this critter. I didn't
Okay.
Okay,
get
roll
very
an,
good.
roll an investigation.
Yeah.
Odd.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, sure. Roll investigation or perception.
15 plus 1, 16.
4 for perception for a total of 16 as well.
I got 4.
Did good the other time.
So what was the highest number?
16.
All
Me
right.
and Harbeck.
Harbeck, you're not a medical expert, but you can tell this person is breathing. That's something you're able to figure out.
I think we should.
Yep. The other one's dead.
You can check. Yeah, I'll use the same roll. The other one's dead.
This person a potion of healing so we can talk to them.
You want to do that?
Or cure them, lay hands on them, do something.
You can do that, me.
Well, just a DM suggestion. You guys have a lot of potions and not a lot of spell slots, so keep
Okay.
that in mind. I don't know how many potions exactly you have, and exactly how many spell slots you have.
Yeah, I don't have any spell slots left. I've got 4 potions of healing. I could pour one of them down his throat.
So it's a female, by the way.
Her throat.
All right, you want to do that?
Yeah.
Regular potion of healing.
Yeah.
All right, so roll the healing on it.
Wait a second. I gotta roll. Gotta take one away. Okay, 1, 2, and 2, 4. That's the lowest you could get.
All right.
2 and 2 is 5, hon.
No, it was 1 plus 1 plus 2.
Okay. Okay, I thought you said 1, 2, and 2.
No.
1 and 1 and 2, so 4. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. All right. So you tilt this person's head back and pour a potion of healing down her throat, and
No, mostly I pour it on the ground. I pour it down her face.
I guess so. Anyway, she coughs, and you can see some of the wounds that were exposed that you could see they're closing up. As normal for a potion of healing, it's done its job. You can see that it's left scars, but she's alive.
Is she conscious?
She's conscious.
Her name again?
On the badge
What's
it
on her
says
badge?
Celise.
Police?
It's Celes.
Release. Celise, what happened here?
Who are you?
We're here to help.
Harvey betrayed us.
The ATC has betrayed you as well. Xanathia and all of them are in on it.
So what's going on?
Well, we've come in and secured the lab so far up to this point, but we don't know where else these doors lead, and we're trying to
Oh wait, did you see the stalkers?
I think so, yes.
Like
We killed we
they
killed them.
got they have like no skin and brains, exposed
Yeah,
brains.
we've killed we've killed them as we've come.
How about the others? Did they make it out?
No, nobody made it out. We have
Did you see
nobody.
Harvey?
Not that we know of.
Um,
Describe Harvey. I want to see if he's the one we saw in the mirror.
He has brown
Give me a
brown.
description of Harvey.
He's a brown-haired human with a beard.
yes, we did see him. We
The
saw him.
mirror, yeah.
We saw him from the observation room upstairs, but we don't know where he is exactly.
I don't know about the observation room, but I'm not surprised if there's something like that.
What was Harvey's position?
What's that?
What was Harvey's position in the house, the mansion?
Well, he's the head researcher here, just besides Xanathia.
Yeah.
In what way did he betray you?
He said that there were intruders in the house, and then he injected two of the researchers. And they turned into stalkers.
Why didn't he inject you and the others?
We tried to run.
Okay. Well, we can. If you can help us find him, we'll clear the rest of this house out, and we'll try to get you back to. Is that Thunder Tree?
Well, I don't
And,
know if
and
you want to save me.
We want to save you.
We've done a lot of bad things here.
well, if you can help us bring these people to justice, then that will be taken into account. We're going to need collaboration to what all has been going on here. And do you know Xanafin?
Are you saying Seraphim?
Zarafin, yeah. Do you know Zarafin?
I've seen him at one of the ATC events, but I don't know him.
He's never been involved with this directly.
No. He's not definitely not a researcher.
Yeah, we have reason to believe he's going to be arriving with some other representatives from the ATC. And I I suspect that he is an unknowing member of the group. I don't know if he would approve of what's been going on here. But he's a very powerful person, and I would like to find out if as a witness to what's been going on, if you can confirm what we're going to be telling him, or what we possibly could be telling him, that there's been a lot of evil stuff going on here at Xanathia's direction, and he may or may not want to go along with it. But I would, rather than just fight him, I'd like to be able to explain to him what's been going on and see if he is if he's
How,
involved or not.
how close were you to Zara? How close were you to Zarathan? You said you've seen him.
Said she saw him at events. Like,
Right. How close were you?
I saw him from a distance, not close.
Okay.
Why?
Because Rokus has his head up his butt. I think it's Gratz has taken over on him. He's got the sword. His actions at the Moonstone place were exactly like you'd expect from Grass. I'm suspecting. I want to see how many fingers he's got.
Fingers?
May I ask the
I never
researcher a
noticed he
question?
had a weird number of fingers or anything.
Okay.
Question?
Yes, I see.
You mentioned that you have done bad things. What bad things have you done, and what are the ramifications of these bad things?
Well, I started as a researcher in the ATC back in Waterdeep. I was working on the arcane research and development team. Part of the we started developing some weapons to go along with the mana gems, and it all seemed fine because the ATC fights evil like over in Thay, so didn't have any problem helping them develop weapons. But once I got transferred here, I saw some other types of weapons that we've been developing, bioweapons, and we've been told that they're for use against the evil red wizards. But I was starting to grow suspicious. And we did human experiments on some Thay prisoners, and I didn't want to do it, but I was too afraid to try to leave.
okay, well, now's your chance.
I guess so. Now that I've seen what Harvey did.
And so how long have you been here at the mansion?
Oh, I started at this winter.
Winter?
Yeah, during the winter.
Remember what day? Was it day 50 or day 40?
Probably it was at the start of the winter, so like day 1.
And
Did you have anything? Go ahead, Icy.
also mention in one of the notebooks upstairs that there was an accident and people were infected. Do you know anything about that? Is it Cecile? Is that your name?
My name's Celise.
Celise?
Yeah.
I would ask her if she has any idea where Harvey is.
Information before we go forward.
Does he have an office or anything down here?
Okay, so Celise says to Icy's question, was there an accident? She says, not until today.
Time for us to...
What was the accident? What accident happened today?
Well, it wasn't an accident, but Harvey did all this.
Started killing people off.
But
Okay.
we didn't have any breaches.
They've killed 3 stalkers in the building, and you mentioned 2.
Well, he just injected them just now. There's another one.
One
Yeah,
upstairs.
there must have been an accident or a breach upstairs then.
Okay.
He hasn't injected himself or anything.
Harvey?
Yeah.
I don't think so. He
When was the
probably
last
would have
time you saw
ran. He
Harvey?
probably ran through the level 2 security. I'm guessing.
Okay. Does he have an office down here?
He has, yeah, part of our lab offices. He has a cubicle there.
Okay.
Can you draw us a map of this area?
There should be a map at his desk. I can take you there.
Okay.
I think this is where we should end our adventure.
That's true. Let's see. And at this point, I'm gonna say it is, in the
10.
game, 4 o'clock. All right. So you guys have found and rescued a survivor in the labs.
Potential witness.
Also with some knowledge that can help us.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll stop the session there as you suggested. Any final comments or thoughts?
No, I'm glad we managed to get in. Good thinking of chopping our way into the other room.
All right, cool. Well, we'll see you next time then.
Yes, thank you, Ian.
All right.
How did you feel it went?
Oh, it was interesting. You guys didn't do what I expected exactly, but yeah, it turned out well. I was a little disappointed that the Stalkers didn't get many hits on you. But yeah, it's okay. All right, cool. We'll see you
Okay.
next week then.
All righty.
Bye bye.
Okay, thank you again. Bye.